Hi, welcome to the Native Wildman channel. Your host Sean Catfish Wilson. And welcome to another Tea Time Tuesday. What are you doing, Cosmo? I hope you enjoyed the Dome Bowl. It's getting dark outside early again. So you know what that means. It's the onset of winter. But before I make my tea, one or two, the top one or the bottom one, which one do you want to see tied next? One or two in the comments. Oh. One or two, they're both buzz baits. Probably ought to try these as a bait. I wonder how these would work on a little crappie jig. I have to find out. Anyways, one or two. You said one with blue on it, Cosmo. Aww, I love you. Well, Cosmo voted one, I think. You're such a pretty bird. You're such a pretty bird. Alright. Okay, for today's tea time, our first ingredient, red clover. And this is an herbal infusion today. Okay, we will do to the black cloud on my culture. Half a red pepper. With the stem. One scoop of ginger. Some canelo, and we are going to do 1 scoop of cinnamon, and the red clover is just the red clover leaf. Again, you can order these if they're in stock. You can order all of these off of Ellen's Planet Teas. They also have small, rough, uncut, or unpolished stones there. I don't have any. I haven't bought any from them because, well, I need to color my gnome eventually. I might get magic markers and do it that way. I'm not good with paint, so 3 scoops of the blackberry leaf. And now we've got pepper of the mint, or as most people would say, peppermint. But I like your pepper of the mint a little bit better. It's a little bit mint. Ooh, that smells very minty. Yep, it smells like pepper of the mint. We're going to do 2 scoops of pepper of the mint. Dude, now it's time to add the hot water, dudes. And, dudes, the pepper of the mint is so dude-erific, dudes. Cool. Alright. Cosmo! What are you doing, Cosmo? You're right in the getting stepped on zone. You're right in the getting stepped on zone again. I already stepped on you the other day. And then you bit me. Cosmo gets right behind my feet and then I end up stepping on him. Poor bird. Essie Knives, Cat with a Knife. Ellen's Planet Teas. Ellen's Oolong. An excellent tea from there. They do ship out to the statewide. Do something kind for somebody. Crossover Paranormal Society, A Therapeutic Edge. Women Carry Knives, Victoria May, The Quiet Listener. Danny Day's Homestead. Radina's Local Tastes Better. Bluminati Ninja, Snail with a Knife, Gonzo's. Little shark fish sticker thing a friend gave me. Savivi Knives. Big Tiny's Outdoors. Spirit Brothers UK. Big Red EDC, Catching Them Fish Outdoors. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Hug a Moo. The Fly Smith, Anything is Possible. Gal Southern Living, Yonan's Edge. My Bad Adventures, Grumpy Grunt. CGRB Knives. Matisfaction, The Squirrel King. The Sunfish King. The Native Wildman Channel. EDCQ. On the Wild Side. The Laugh Channel. Off the Hook Outdoors. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. ODC for EDC. Hog Deer 79. Hunting, Fishing, Taxidermy. Wild Japan. Some Old Man Outdoors. Lefty EDC. Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. Chillin' Indiana Carl. Another cool Sunfish King sticker. He has many of them. Matt's Fishing Mission. Zach Stuff. Knives Fast. Angling Spiders. True Budget. EDC. Please check out all of these wonderful channels. And for your herbs, teas. Artisan Teas from Ellen's. Check out Ellen's Planted Teas. Their link will be in the description below. And if you're ever in the Manhattan, Kansas area, go check out the Wild Side. They're really cool. They have some awesome stuff there, some rocks, among other things, some cool t-shirts. Alright. So, while we're on the subject of hooks, it's just a random hook. And as you can see, this hook still has a barb on it. It is I think I tied it for an instructional thing, but yes, it still has a hook on it. I believe it's an eagle claw circle hook, which these are pretty good hooks. The eagle claw circle hook, it has a barb on it. As you can see, it's kind of digging into my finger. So, catfishing. Should you or should you not debarb the hook? Does it affect the catch rate? From what I found out last couple years of smashing the barbs down or debarbing my circle hooks for catfishing, I can't say anything for J hooks for catfishing, but there's certain hooks that are jig head hooks that I will debarb the hooks on, except for Big Bites brands. Those are the only ones I leave the hook on, or the barb on, because it seems like when I debarb them, I miss the fish more often than not. But if you get the Strike King ones, or you know, your more expensive, better quality ones, I would suggest debarbing the hook. Right, Cosmo? So, my suggestion is, yes, you should debarb the hook. The benefits to it is, if you gut hook the catfish, which that's going to happen from time to time, because it does. Sometimes they'll swallow the hooks. So when you gut hook them, you can easily get the hook out without damaging them, especially if you catch and release. If you're going to keep them, I would still say, yeah, you want to get the hook out without damaging them. That way you can keep them alive before you're ready to flay them out. And that's the important thing. Oh, there goes Cosmo. Oh, here he comes again. I love you. Hello. Come here, Cosmo. 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 Silly bird. Silly bird. He's like, you took my perch. Yeah, you can definitely smell the mint and cinnamon in here. Definitely picking up some of the spiciness from the pepper and the ginger. I would say the color of it is kind of cinnamon. And with your herbs, you always want to remember that you want a lot of them are a minimum of a 10-minute steep time. Depending on how you want the flavor, and a lot of herbs you can, the more flavor you want from it, the longer you need to steep it. Is that right, Cosmo? I love you. He's sitting right there at my feet, staring at me and being all poopy.
Poopy bird, poopy bird.
I normally keep almonds up here for him, but I don't see any. Probably fed into him already. That's okay, I got more, I'll give him later. He really likes almonds. I think I could have done without the pepper on this one. It's kind of like a spicy mint tea flavor is the best I can describe it. You definitely get the spiciness from the, I think it's cayenne, I'm not 100% sure, but you get the spiciness from the dried red pepper and the cinnamon and the ginger. But it's actually pretty refreshing though. You get kind of a tea taste from the blackberry leaf, like a normal over-the-counter tea, non-artisan tea, similar to like a Lipton or maybe a Bigelow basic tea if they just have like a black tea. I don't know if Bigelow has a black tea. They do have Earl Grey. I do recommend their Earl Grey for a bag tea. It's really good. Or any of their other teas that I've tried has been pretty good from Bigelow. So as far as a bag tea, Bigelow's a good brand. It comes in a foil sealed package the way you want teas to come, because that foil will help hold the flavor in and keep it, well, it will hold the freshness in, essentially. So they have a really strong scent to them when you open them up. About like brewing a fresh cup of tea that loose leaf. Because that's essentially what your better quality bag teas are. Is they're just like the shake to say, or the crumbs on the bottom of the bag, essentially, and then they're bagged up in these little itty bitty cloth bags or paper. Bigelow's either paper or cloth. I think it's a type of cloth paper. I don't know exactly. It's like a coffee filter type thing. I love you. And the clover leaf, it doesn't have. It's pretty similar. I'd have to do it by itself again. It's been a while since I've done the clover leaf by itself, so I'll have to try that again by itself. Maybe maybe I'll do that for you. Next tea time will be just pure clover, red clover. So I hope you enjoyed my tea time with me and Cosmo. Cosmo. Oh. Peace and long life, my friends. I love you.